Okay, example 8. Given that 5x squared minus 6xy, blah, 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 show this. Right? Show this, obviously. Have attention, please. We will differentiate this with respect to x. Now, there's a question here. Is there a need to make y the subject? Most of us will be very uncomfortable. Correct? Because usually we want to find dy dx, then you say, oh, I know, I need to make y the subject. But the reality is we are unable to make y the subject. Because you have a y here, you have a y square here. Correct? It's difficult. And can you also observe that there is a y in your dy dx? Look here. Correct? Usually your dy dx has only x. Correct? But now you have a y here. You actually can suspect that there is no need to make x the subject. Make y the subject. You can just differentiate implicitly. Okay? We try and differentiate implicitly and see what happens. Alright? What do we get? Differentiate 5x squared, you get 10x. Okay? Differentiate negative 6xy. Now, I will factorize, I will get negative. How do we differentiate 6xy? You will have a 6x, that means you keep the 6x, and then differentiate this. It's a product rule, I must use product rule. Keep 6x, differentiate y, what do we get? You get dy dx. Plus, differentiate 6x, you get 6. Go. Differentiate 6x, you get 6. Differentiate or keep y, you get y. Plus. Differentiate 5y squared, you get 10y. And then you have to apply that chain rule, you get dy dx. Got it? You all got the hang of it? Yes? So therefore this is what you get. Now from here to here to here, all we need, because you need to make dy dx the subject, a bit of manipulation. Okay, bring this blah 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 blah. Then you get the answer. That's not the focus of this question. The focus of the question is in the first line that you just copied. Do you all follow? Can we just take about 30 seconds to digest this first line you just copied? Okay, 30 seconds. Make sure you understand, okay? Alright? Right, the part in the bracket is product rule. Yes, product rule. You may want to write, this is product rule. Okay? Okay. All right, let's move on. Example 9. Find the value of dy dx and d2y dx squared at a point on the curve with this equation. Let's read the question again, okay? You want to find the value of dy dx and d2y dx squared with this. Now clearly, in order to find this and this, we have to differentiate one time. Or definitely one more time. 2 times in fact. So, don't waste time making y the subject. Now you know, as long as you have something so complicated, it's quite hard to make y the subject of the formula. Just differentiate implicitly. Okay, let's try. Alright, let's just differentiate implicitly. What do we get? You get 3y squared dy dx. Okay? Now get the hang of it. 3y squared dy dx. Minus what? This one. You have to apply what? Product rule. Got it? Product rule. Take a minus. You will keep 2x, differentiate y, you get 2x dy dx plus differentiate 2x, you get 2, you keep y, you get y. The 1 will go, because you differentiate 1, you get 0. Be very careful. Differentiate 1, you get 0, differentiate 0, you get 0. So let's have that. Now, simplify a little. Minus 2x dy dx minus 2y. Be very careful, okay? That's why I included the brackets. Nothing more. Next, we clearly want to find the 2y dx squared. The question here, do you need to make dy dx a subject? Actually, it's possible. Have attention, please. It is possible to make dy dx a subject in this case because you have a single dy dx, but there is no need to. There really isn't any need. You just differentiate one more time, just whack. Okay, just whack. How do we whack? Okay, can I entrust this to you? Just differentiate this one time. Let's see. Okay, can? Let's pause the video. We give ourselves 1 minute. Okay, there are a few questions I want to answer. Some of us ask, differentiate y, what do we get? Do we get 1 or do you get what? Differentiate with respect to x, you actually get dy dx. Correct? That is the meaning of dy dx. And dy dx is not dy divided by dx. You break it up, has no meaning. This one is, there's no such thing, it's not the same. These two are not the same. This is not dy divided by dx. This is seen as one function, you don't break it up. Breaking it up has no meaning whatsoever. You follow? Okay, next. Let's try and differentiate this, okay? This is called implicit differentiation. That means you differentiate this term separately. Let's do one term by one term. How do we do this? I will see it like that. This is a product of this function and this function. We have to use product rule. So what's the good? To use product rule, we have to differentiate 3y squared here and then keep dy dx. Remember when you differentiate 3y squared, what do we get? You get a 6y. Not done yet, you have to multiply by dy dx. And then you have to multiply by dy dx because this is product rule. So what's good? Plus, I suspect I have no space. Oh no, never mind. I will find space. Plus what? You have to keep 3y squared. Whoa. Keep 3y squared and then differentiate dy dx once, you get d2y dx squared. Okay, so far I've only done this term, you know. This is product rule for this guy only. Okay? Good. Wow. Cannot. Okay? Next. Now we handle this guy. Same thing, you minus, you keep 2x, you differentiate 2x, you get 2. You keep this, you get dy dx, plus, you keep 2x, you differentiate this, you get d2y dx squared. And last term, minus 2y, you will get, not minus 2y, you get what? Minus 2 dy dx. Because differentiating y one time, you get dy dx. That is this whole line. Product rule is applied here, product rule is applied here. Okay, pause a while. Anyone has any burning questions? All okay? All good? Thank you. Actually, let's remember the question again, okay? The question required us to find the value of dy dx at this point. That means when x is 1, y is 1. Now actually what you need to do immediately here, you can substitute x is 1, y is 1 into this, we will get the answer. That means you substitute y is 1, you get 3 dy dx, minus 2 dy dx, minus 2 equals to 0. So that's what I'm going to write. Just substitute x equals to 1, y equals 1 into this, you get this. Then you get dy dx equals to 2, done. Have attention please. This is just after simplifying this, don't want to go through. When x is 1, y is 1, again you substitute into this, you get 3 dy dx. Okay, I'm going to write it out. You get 3 d2y dx squared because you substitute. Whoa. All right? Plus what? You substitute y equals to 1, but when x is 1, y is 1, dy dx is 2, so you substitute 2 in as well. So you get a 6, 2 squared minus 2 d2y dx squared minus 4 times 2 equals to 0. Do you know how I got here? Because when x is 1, y is 1, dy dx is 2. Ready? Okay? All okay? So just find the answer, d2y dx. You have negative 60. Okay, pause. Sorry.